Alan here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my first Friday reads. I've never done one of these. I thought, well, I do talk about books that I've been reading this week on the Monday live show, but it dawned on me, that's on Greg's channel, Another Bibliophile Reads. Link below to all the channels I mentioned. And maybe, a lot of people don't see that. So I'm going to do a Friday night reads. And I'll try to keep them up. And I want to do a special shout out welcome to new subscribers. I did a 1,000 subscriber Q&A and shout out, but I've had like about 100 more subscribers since then. So thank you and welcome. Make a comment below and get to know you, and maybe we can become friends. But I have a stack of books here. Some I can't hold up because I'm either reading them on Kindle or I'm listening to them on Libby and Audible. So the first book I'm going to finish tonight is The Bone Tree, Buddy Read with Greg. And it's a book I read about 20 plus years ago. I still remembered a certain scene in it, and that's why I wanted to reread it with him. And we're reading the Natchez Burning trilogy. Natchez Burning and Natchez, Mississippi by Greg Iles. The last one is Mississippi Blood that we'll get to sometime this year. But usually I wouldn't even mention, I might review that book, but otherwise you wouldn't know that I'm into Greg Iles and have been for decades. The next book is Praiseworthy. This is a group read on Voxer with Jess at Stalking Kafka and others. And it's a 600 plus page novel by Alexis Wright. I have another novel from her down in my TBR shelf. And I've mentioned that book. It was sent to me by a commenter extraordinaire, becoming a friend. And I was really into it. It's an interesting narrative. It's kind of, you've heard that old adage, show, don't tell. If you're a writer, show, don't tell. Don't tell what's happening. Then we went over here and went, be in the moment. He went there. So it's like that. The name, it's told from an Aboriginal Australian point of view. And we get all that native mystique and mythos, ideology. They hold a lot of stock in dreaming, nighttime dreams, interpretation of that. It's humorous, but it's dark. It's about climate change. Very interesting, but 600 pages worth of this. I've only got like 80 to go. When I get close to the end of a good novel that I've been enjoying, I really have a hesitancy to finish it. Does anyone else experience this? So I'll just be flying through it, and then I'll link to Jess's recent video just today on BookTube Burnout, or Slump. She's not in a. So check her video out in the box. Next one is another buddy read with Sonya at An Enthusiastic Reader. We've buddy read before. This one is Nesting. It was her pick, and it's a perfect pick for me and for us by Roisin O'Donnell, Irish writer. It's about DV, domestic violence, but there's no violence, more psychological. And it's not a psychological thriller. It's more heartfelt. It's more, I was going to say real. Not that a psychological thriller is not real, but there is a distinction for me. There's heightened realism, and sometimes you gotta suspend your disbelief and thrillers, you know. This one's not. It's true to the heart. Really good one. And Roz and her daughter Tilly read and reviewed this book, and I'll link to their video below too. So I'm just making notes to myself. Okay, now we get to the books I'm going to hold up. I'm in the Summer of Steinbeck Voxer group. We're reading The Grapes of Wrath. This might as well be my first read because I read it like in high school, and I saw the movie. I know the ending of the movie is different than the book, so already I didn't know that the main character, Tom Joad, is an ex-con, and it's right on the first, second pages. So really enjoying this book. I was buddy reading it with my father in Arizona. He unexpectedly broke his clavicle, so he can't concentrate on reading. He's been watching a lot of Netflix. So I'm going to get back to this, and I'll finish it in a week or so. My baby is a John Berryman reading group. It's a 2-month-long group. It's on Voxer. If you don't know John Berryman, he's an American poet. He was part of the Confessional Poets. Very interesting. I was taken through this book by a mentor at Arizona State University, Norman Doobie, a Norton poet, anthologized in the Norton anthologies. And then John Berryman met Yeats and was influenced by Yeats and many others. He had a lot of writing friends. And so if you want to join us, it's not too late. We're just really getting started. Voxer me. Send me your ID to Voxer. I'll get you in the group. Another group I'm in is the James Joyce Finnegans Way group. You know, Roy has spearheaded this. Roy Reads Anything in jolly old England. He's got a great Discord group, and I'll link to that below. So don't threaten me with a good time. We're having a great time in this. 3 months worth, still going strong. Now, I haven't done a Borges story in a week or so I'm still doing Borges. Greg actually bought me that collected fictions. And Una and the fellows at the Codex Cantina, Una and Crypto, they really got me rolling on Borges. I've only been reading Borges for like maybe a year or so. Here's a book I won't be reviewing. You won't hear me talk about. This was a gift from a friend. She's the tarot lady, Teresa Reed. I've known about her for years. It's a great book. Yeah, I'm a tarot reader. The magician is right there, huh? If you notice, I like to talk about tarot. A lot of people, not a lot, several booktubers are into tarot and these things. And, dreaming, if you're into dreaming, you know, sleep dreaming, not daydreaming. I think that's a requirement for BookTube to be a daydreamer. But, okay, so that's my Friday reads. Hope you liked it. And check out all those channels